Today I fucked up by coloring my nipples blue with a Sharpie. I'm a college senior, home for the summer, just kind of running out the clock until fall. I've been staying with my sister, but decided to stay at my mom's house for the weekend. Well, just a few minutes ago I decided to shower before going to bed. I've taken off my shirt at this point when I notice a blue Sharpie in a bag along with some makeup on the counter. I couldn't tell you what compelled me, but I start to color my nipples blue. I'm really rubbing it in, making sure to get into all of the nooks and crannies, and when I'm done, I have a laugh, brush my teeth, and jump in the shower. Get out and start to dry myself off when I notice two perfect, blue replicas of my nips stamped onto the white counter. I had been feeling sluggish while brushing my teeth and leaned on the counter, leaving the impressions behind. I used everything under the sink to clean them off, but nothing worked. The best I managed to do was fade the blue a bit. Now I'm sitting on my bed wondering what to tell my mom tomorrow when she sees two blue nipples on her bathroom counter. Too long didn't read. I colored my nipples blue, then left nipple prints on my mom's white counter while brushing my teeth. Use rubbing alcohol or nail polish remover. Gonna try the nail polish remover. I saw that in the bathroom. Are you male or female? As a guy, I can't imagine the position I'd have to get into to lay both my nipples on the bathroom bench. Male, but, big boned. I know using a dry erase marker on Sharpie and wiping the mark it makes off before it can dry again works on a whiteboard. If you got it to fade with more intense cleaning, you could probably get them off. Any suggestions of what to use? She's got more cleaning supplies in the hallway closet. I'm laughing so hard I just choked on my beer. If you use a dry erase marker, it will dissolve the Sharpie out of a smooth surface. Practice it on a dry erase board first with the Sharpie you used. That said, if your countertop is marble or faux marble, and white, you could probably get away with using a tiny bit of toilet bowl cleaner and just watching it dissolve the marker. I'd try the dry erase marker first. Today I fucked up by nearly burning my house down jacking off. I posted this already in r/masturbation. Today my single mom went out shopping, so I, 16M, decided to make a pocket pussy. I saw a video on how to make them, and the only one I had the resources for was made from toilet paper. To make it, you remove the cardboard part, put a rubber glove in the hole and add lube. I made it and tried it, and TBH, it did feel really nice and tight. But it was too cold, it felt like fucking a dead body. Me, being an idiot, decided to put the toilet paper in the microwave to heat it up. Should have heated up the lube, but didn't think of that. After 30 seconds I heard a pop from the microwave, and ran over to investigate. I opened it and saw that the roll of toilet paper had exploded a bit, but was also on fire. I grabbed it and didn't know what to do. The first thing that came to mind was throwing it over my backyard wall, because I often get rid of things I don't want my mom to see in the trash that way. I ran to my backyard and flung it over the wall. It literally looked like I was throwing a fireball over the wall. My hands were so fucking sore for a while after. There's a hospital over the wall, but they have a few acres of land around the buildings, so that toilet paper probably landed in a field on the other side. I'm really lucky that I didn't start a fire in the hospital grounds. I might have made a small one though. Too long didn't read. I nearly burned my house down by trying to heat up a pocket pussy in the microwave. So, people don't make sane decisions when there's panic and fire. Oh geez, you are one dumb little boy. Probably why he's having to make DIY fleshlights. The things you gotta do for the nut, hope the damages weren't too bad all things considered. That was almost one extremely expensive nut. Kinda like a cashew. Goddamned males are dumb when they're horny. Ain't everyone when they are horny? Today I fucked up by not believing my cat's automated litter robot when it said it was full. This morning started like any other morning, got out of bed, made a cup of coffee and sat down at my desk. As I am sitting down I notice that my cat's litter robot doesn't look quite right. It was at that moment that the penny dropped. Today I fucked up. Too long didn't read. At the bottom. Backstory. The litter robot is a fantastic device if you are lazy, like I am, and have a bit of money to spare. It looks like a space-age contraption that still mystifies my floofball to this day. Once the cat has been in and done its business, after a few minutes the globe rotates. stores the fine litter, drops the clumps of butt truffles into a bag in the drawer underneath, rotates the opposite direction with the clean litter, ready to accept more offerings. It has a sensor to let you know when the bag is full and needs to be taken out and replaced with a fresh bag. This is where the FU starts. My litter robot has a habit of crying wolf, says the bag needs replacing. I pull the drawer out and see it's barely been used as it was recently replaced. For the last few days it's been letting me know that it's full, but I'm pretty sure that I replaced it just the other day. I hit the reset button and all is right with the world. Well, it turns out that the other day was longer than I expected, possibly due to COVID lockdown making days all seem the same and just passing by. Back to today, I look at the litter robot and it's stuck halfway around, not uncommon at all. But today something caught my eye. The hole that the gifts from my cat fall through is full of clumped litter and little kitty turds. At that point the gravity of the situation hits home, like the sound of 1,000 windows shattering. I pull the drawer out and it turns out it's absolutely overloaded to the point that it's backing up the waste into the mechanism. I gingerly start taking the robot apart in the hopes that it wasn't as bad as I expected. It was worse. Shit was everywhere. It was in the motor, it was under the drawer, it had coated the sides of the poop chute, but worst of all, it had been smeared all around the globe of the robot. Every time it had rotated when I figured it wasn't full, it picked up what my cat put down, then rotated and absolutely coated the entire exterior of the unit. The best way to imagine having to clean the schmears is to mix Nutella and concrete powder, spread it on the wall and leave to dry. That shit was almost as hard as concrete. In all, I just buckled down and accepted my fate. I braced myself for what can only be described as trying to figure out how my 4 kilograms ball of murder mittens has managed to excrete about as much shit as an adolescent African elephant. In all, the cleanup process took about 2 hours, 10 cloths, countless buckets of water, a few moments to get fresh air away from the stale smell of old urine and skewer sticks to get it out of the screws and gaps in the unit. From today I shall never again dismiss the warning. I will always check and try to erase the experience from my memory bank. Too long didn't read. Automated cat litter machine told me it was full. I didn't believe it. It kept operating and happily spread cat shit all over itself, slowly building up until I finally discovered my latent fuck up. Edit, the floof in question. Shit. I've had a similar experience when Roomba met dog shit. Nasty. Reckon that'd be worse. At least my mess was all confined to one corner, and not Roomba all around the room. Haha. What a shit post. /s. Could you not smell it? Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. Pay attention to that alarm. I have a litter robot version 1. If you let it overfill the treat dispenser hole, definitely becomes a shit guillotine and smears it everywhere. At least it's not too difficult to clean if you have a garden hose in an apartment. RIP Lamau. This is so accurate. My litter robot has enjoyed a few yard baths in the time I've had it.